Best man wedding toasts are short, they're compact, just simply blessings that are offered at the very end of the best man's speech. Now, they're not intended to be difficult and they're not intended to be fancy. Just a lot of best man speeches just end with a simple congratulations at the end of the speech, and everyone raises their glass, has a drink, and toasts the newlyweds. The best man toasts that follow a traditional wedding format, though, need to come across with a little more polish, a little more interesting. If your speech is primarily a funny speech, bring it to a close with a more sentimental toast. If the speech is more serious, then you want to close with something light and funny. To John and Jane, may you share everything except your toothbrush. Something humorous. Hello, my name is Jonathan Brady, and I'm a professional event planner for many, many years, and I've listened to a lot of wedding speeches and toasts. Let me offer you a few tips. Best man toasts can be borrowed from almost anywhere, and some beautiful and really clever toasts have been taken from Shakespeare and musical artists. An example from Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet may be may a flock of blessings light upon thy back. And, if traditional and poetry suits your personality, then there you are, you're good to go. A word of caution, though, if you're sailing through your speech without a hitch and you plan on concluding with a toast, be careful about toasting with those hard-to-pronounce poetic words that Shakespeare uses. Keep the toast as simply worded as possible. You want the toast to roll off your tongue at the end of your speech very gracefully. Now, remember, if you're using notes in your speech, which are fine, the final toast is a no-note zone, though, so keep it short enough that you can easily memorize it. A couple of sentences at the most. Calling for a toast engages the entire audience, so you've got to be prepared to stand up and raise your glass and address the crowd with really sincere enthusiasm. No staring at your notes at this point. Now, let me give you a tip. If your toast is only going to be a couple of those sentences, and it should be at the end of your speech, you can write it down on a note card in really large letters and place it in front of you. If you're sitting at a dinner table, and the place settings are already there, put the card in the middle of the plate. If the plate isn't there and the napkin is, unfold the napkin a little bit and just lay it on the napkin. It's really hard to see by anyone beyond about the first row. Now, at the end of your speech, strategically pause, turn and look at the newlyweds with respect. Look at your card as you go by. Now as you return, look again on the way back, and then raise your glass and give the toast. Here's a fact. The best man will garner more attention from the audience than any other speech or toast. A lot of pressure, huh? Attempting to prepare and present a best man speech or a toast without some professional assistance in today's world is just absolutely foolish. I'll tell you that in my many years of experience that at least half of the speeches and toasts given at special events today, all kinds of special events, are written by professionals. The fathers and the best man speech never get a pass, really. The father and the best man speech never get a pass for giving a bad speech. There's no excuses. It's just assumed that the speech, the best man speech will be humorous, the father's speech will be sincere. Today, every special event is videotaped and it's going to be viewed for generations. Pressure, I know. Go to the webpage you see on the screen, getfreeweddingspeeches.com. I've recommended this site for years, and you're going to find 3 free, professionally written wedding speeches that you can cut and paste and move around, change, add, do whatever you want to with. Look around the webpage. As well, you're going to find just a ton of resources for the entire wedding party. And it's going to be less expensive than those really bad-fitting rental shoes that you're wearing. Be impressive, don't be memorable. GetFreeWeddingSpeeches.com.